Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Things are not looking good for the housing market. Things are starting to crumble. And for sellers, it's really spelling big trouble right now. For buyers, right now there's, unfortunately, we're going to see less and less buyers out there because the cost of borrowing has become so expensive and it's gonna get even more expensive. So it's basically a lot of people are dropping out. There's a lot of people out there in situations, for example, like they own condos and they would want to somewhat, jump into a house, but they're not going to be paying, right now, basically, they can't afford the house. Even buying their own condo would be too expensive, right? So nobody's going to try to make that jump. So people are basically staying put. I do believe that if there is a big economic crash, one of the people that are going to benefit the absolute most is most likely going to be cash buyers, right? People with money, and there's just not that many of them. That's why, for those people who have saved a lot of money, anyone who's putting down 20, 30, 40%, you don't have to put down that much. It doesn't really make a difference. But, with these high interest rates, obviously, the less you borrow, the better. But you can imagine situations in the near future where home prices in certain areas could drop substantially. And as a result, you're going to see people that could put more down. So that means that when they're borrowing with those high interest rates, it might not make as much of a difference, if you're putting 30, 40% down. Now, it's not totally necessary, but again, right now, whoever has the most cash is probably going to win. Check this out. I wanted to jump over to this little area right here. You can't see the name of it, but some of you guys already know just by looking at this. We got California on one side, Arizona on this other side. There you go. You guys could see it now. You see that? Havasu, Lake Havasu. I wanted to show you this because this is a very small city, okay, guys? This is like basically a little vacation town, and look how many homes are for sale in Lake Havasu. I'm telling you, this is not even, I'm trying to figure out how big, like how much a mile is here, but I'm telling you, this is like, look, I've been here a few times and I have literally paddleboarded around this island. So like I said, this is a very small place. And look how many homes there are for sale. This is insane, right? So if you've ever wanted a nice little lake house, if you've been kind of waiting on the sidelines, look how much opportunity you're gonna have in the very near future. Now, if we look right over here, what kind of houses do you get, right? Let's see. Look, for $600,000, you get a 2,000 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Obviously, very nice. Somewhat of a newer neighborhood. I could tell it's a newer neighborhood. Obviously it looks like a newer neighborhood. There's definitely no sidewalks. I don't like that. But the house is really pretty. It looks like there's nobody in back of you, which is actually desirable. But it looks like a really nice house. So this is what you get for basically $600,000. Now I gotta warn you guys. The market is crashing hard in Lake Havasu, right? That's why there's so many homes for sale. That's why if you come back here in 2, 3, 4 months, 5 months, you could buy a house like this for a lot cheaper. Look at this. This is actually a really good find. I think, again, it's a little on the expensive side on my, for me, because look, it's $550,000. They are somewhat motivated. They shaved off $10,000. I kind of like that. 1,800 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Look, you got room for, this is what I love about it. You got room for an RV, which is awesome. You got room for your boat, which is even better. You got a 2-car garage. You could put your little, dune buggy and motorcycles. You got all this solar panels, so you basically don't have to pay for AC, because remember, it gets hotter than bejesus in this area in the summer. In the winter, though, it does get cold. So you look at the house, it's fairly modest. It's not the biggest house in the world, but again, 1,800 square foot for 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The bedrooms are going to be decent size. And the house is completely move-in ready, super duper nice, small little pool. This is actually a really nice house and very eco-friendly. Remember, it gets really hot, so in the summer, that pool's going to be evaporating. So, you have a big pool, it could be somewhat of a problem. Remember, it is Arizona, but it is really nice. Imagine you come back from the lake, you jump into your house, nice and cold. You got your RV, you got a little area right here for storage, or you could have, look, I like how covered it to make it like look more private, so the backyard still looks really nice. This is a great find, guys. Again, here's the issue that I have, right? I know they're motivated. Oh, look, just real quick, it has like a deck up here. I didn't notice that, but that's awesome. You know, you come out here at night, look at the stars. Okay, so here's the deal. This is a really nice house. It literally checks all the boxes for me for Lake Havasu. The only box that it doesn't check is the fact that it's $550,000, right? Because here's the biggest problem I would have is that, you know, as far as Lake Havasu is concerned, like nobody really needs to live here, right? Like people want to live here. Why? Because it's highly desirable. There's this awesome lake. It's great if you're into boating, if you're into any kind of outdoor sports, like motorcycle riding. It's awesome. It's a great time. But you know what? If you live in the city, if you live in Phoenix, if you live in Los Angeles, if you live in Las Vegas, you don't totally need to have to live here, right? So that's why, in my opinion, I would say that if you love it here and you want to buy a property here, which is I definitely do, I would wait. I would wait for like 6, 7, 8 months, even a year, because you might come over here and you see this $25,000 price cut, 375. You might come here and you might be able to buy a property, not this one, or maybe one just like this one for $299, $300,000, maybe even less, shaving off another 75,000. Yes, the interest rates are going to be high, but remember, interest rates don't stay high forever. They will eventually come down, and then you could refinance, and now you're sitting on a $300,000 property in 10, 15 years from now that is probably worth $6, $7, $8, $900,000, that you could have it as a rental. It's probably paid off, whatnot, you know, whatever, but it's an income stream later in the future. So this could be a great investment. Now, the only problem is that people come here for the lake, right? What if the lake dries out? What happens then? Does Havasu now become a ghost town? That's another thing, you know. Right now, it's great, right? There's some really expensive houses. Don't get me wrong. I know somebody that bought basically a mansion or built a mansion here that is incredible. I think it's on this side somewhere. But yeah, what happens if this lake dries out, right? In 20, 30 years? I mean, because when you buy properties, you are literally buying for long term. And if, you know, if there's no more, basically if there's no more water, right, like what's going to happen? But let me find another nice price cut one. Look, here's another one. This one, is that the same? No, this is a different one. $374,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This guys have a $24,000 price cut, so they had it at $400,000. Again, look, you have RV parking on the side. You have brand new floors, really nice, completely move-in ready. That needs a new gate, but that's not that expensive. Well, actually, no, the gate looks okay. Just needs a little tender love and care. Not a big deal. This house looks completely move-in ready. Everything looks movable, like move-in ready. Like I said, bathroom definitely needs a little bit of work for sure. Look, it's missing like the mirror, and yeah, this is kind of ghetto. But again, that's not that expensive. You go to Home Depot and you get one for like, you know, like about $100 or something. It's not a big deal. Again, that backyard needs definitely a lot of love. But you know what? You come back here in 6 months, maybe this house could be in the 200s, right? That's what I'm talking about right now. You know, with interest rates, you know, shooting sky high, with look at all this inventory. I mean, you come here with $500,000, you have a lot of options. I'm seeing a lot of options. So again, Lake Havasu, you know what? I'm sort of on the fence on this. I do love coming here. But the prices to me are just really, really high for, you know, for what you get. Like, check this out. Here's a price cut of $130,000, $670,000. It's a huge house, 2,600 square foot. Not a huge house, but a big house. Really nice. Inside looks insane. Look at that kitchen, huh? Look at those floors. Those floors look really nice. Tile. You know, I'm not a big fan of like a bunch of different floors. This fireplace looks insanely nice. This is a really, really nice house. Look at that pantry. Wow. Okay, so this is definitely for more than just 2 people. This is a great, look at that bathroom. Wow, this is nice. This is a great house. Look, with that really nice pool in the back. Look at all that space you get back there. Easy to take care of, because it's all rock, so you don't have to worry about watering anything. Again, it is Arizona and it is the desert. You need to think about that. And there's the beautiful lake down here, not that far. You could see it. This is awesome. Again, you know what? It is, almost $700,000 with the interest rates where they are. I mean, would you pull the trigger or would you wait? A lot of people would wait. A lot of people would say, hey, I think the market's crashing. Look, here's $25,000 off, $1.5 million house. Lake is right back there, 5,000 square foot. This is a mansion, 5 bedroom, 6 bath. This is insane. Look how pretty that is though. Look. Very nice. If you've never been to Lake Havasu, I strongly suggest you guys come visit. You guys are gonna have a great, great time. I want to just point this out right here. Look, you see this little what's it called? Bridge right here. So this is called the London Bridge, and this is the actual bridge from London that they, dismantled it, put it on a ship, and rebuilt it right here in Lake Havasu. So very cool. They put, block by block. So it's called the London Bridge, and you get to take your boat or your paddleboard or whatever, and you get to go under that bridge, and it's really, really cool. So this is really a good time just being around. There's like a beach over here. All this is beach. This is like a little park. If you have family, they're gonna love it because it's just everyone's always having a good time in Lake Havasu. And it makes you, when you're here, you're like, wow, I want to buy a house so I could experience this all the time. And that's why you see there's so many houses, because people really love it here. Now it is expensive, because everyone from Los Angeles wants to have a house here, and they have definitely brought, made the prices shoot skyrocket. But I'm telling you, this is one of the spots that I think is definitely going to get hit really hard in the next few years. So keep your eye out. You might be able to find some amazing deals, because I'm already seeing some really, really good deals. Just got to find those motivated sellers and, bring them down as low as you can. Really, that's at the end of the story. That's what a buyer's market looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. I just want to say, if you want me to do a specific video on a specific city or a specific state or country, it doesn't matter. It could be anywhere in the world. Just go ahead, comment down below, and I will jump in and make you a video. Again, if you're new to my channel and you like my videos, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.